Hey there, Eric Sabatini back with your Monday Mortgage Scoop for this week. So this week we're going to talk about the unfortunate situation which happens every once in a while when clients decide to separate or when it might be divorce time. Okay, so the dissolution of a relationship, it is never a fun thing to deal with. It's an emotional time. It's a time consuming time. It truly is a crazy time. Mostly there's sadness, mostly there's fear about what comes next. There's a lot of advice being given. So today's video is all about the reality of what happens when a couple decides to go its separate ways, okay? So the reason I'm talking about this is that since COVID times, I've had more clients than ever reach out with questions surrounding separation and divorce. I've actually learned that you and I may even be one of the first calls they make, even before discussing things with a lawyer. Maybe because they're not on the clock with a lawyer, I'm not sure. So the tact I take is to sit with these clients, okay, usually individually, but sometimes together, and discuss exactly what happens when it comes to the division of an asset like a house. How much equity is there? Who's on title? Who's not on title? Was there a borrowed down payment from parents? Perhaps there's an equalization payment to be made. Are there pensions involved? Are there children involved? I want to point out that I have done a really good job creating some fact sheets about separation and divorce. You are welcome to have these to provide to your clients. You can brand them to your own brokerage, you can do whatever. But today's information, while dense, it's not something that you have to remember in detail. Reach out, let me know that you need a fact sheet for separation and divorce, and I will send it your way, no problem, okay? But if you're sitting down with any clients who are dealing with or discussing the possibility of separation and divorce, many times those clients want to get things started right away. They want the process done. But oftentimes they have to pump the brakes. We have to get our clients to recognize that lawyers have to get involved from the absolute beginning. If there's children involved, pensions involved, if one spouse is buying out half of the other spouse's equity, all of this takes an incredible amount of time and patience. So here's some advice to help you when chatting with clients who may reach out about separation and divorce. First and foremost, a separation agreement must be in play, either completed or very near completion. Not to mention, a separation agreement must be from a law office, okay? And that is often required to legally determine the financial responsibilities, payment obligations for any monthly liabilities, as well as any income from receiving support payments. It needs to be fully established before a mortgage can accurately be evaluated and presented to a mortgage lender, all right? So also, if both parties are agreeable to selling the house and ending their current mortgage, it is also extremely helpful for everyone involved, including the real estate agent, to be aware of the possible mortgage penalties and costs of doing that. If one person wants to keep the house and the other is agreeable to it, they must be able to prove that they qualify to keep the existing mortgage all on their own income, own merit. So like I said, lots going on and not always easy. So managing expectations from the start is extremely vital. Ultimately, it's about knowing the steps to take to get to the point where you can either sell the matrimonial home and help two people buy new places. I don't know about you, but I love 2-for-1 clients. Or we get to the point where one party is going to stay in the house, buy out the other, and then that person is going to buy a new place. Those clients, of course, are great as well. So it's all about getting the facts straight. If you need anything, you always know where to find me. Peace.